I had a lady walk up to me this weekend and she was like, Kevin. I was like, yes, ma'am. She was like, you see that young lady sitting over there? I said, yes, ma'am, I do. She said, well, she would like to talk with you and tell you her story, but right now her anxiety's got her a little overwhelmed. I said, thank you, ma'am. I'll be happy to go speak to her. I go over, I sit down in front of this young lady, and I'm like, hi, ma'am, my name is Kevin. It's so nice to meet you. She looks up, and she's got tears streaming down her face. She's like, I don't know how I'm supposed to go on. I'm like, what's going on, ma'am? She said earlier this year, my husband unalived himself and left me and our young daughter behind. And she's like, I'm struggling. She's like, I'm on 7 different type of medications. She's like, I can barely get out of bed. She's like, I don't know how to help my daughter. She said, but Kevin, I didn't ignore any of the signs. I didn't see any of the signs. I thought that we were good. I said, ma'am, unfortunately, I don't have any of the answers for you. I know I couldn't begin to imagine what you're going through. I said, to be honest with you, I can't begin to imagine what your husband was going through at that very last moment when he thought the only thing he had left in this world was to take his own life. I said, I can tell you that you're stronger than you think. And you may be on different type of medications, but you still mustered up the strength to come here and talk to me today. You still mustered up the strength to continue to take care of your little girl. And that's just a true statement of who you are as a person. I said, but ma'am, I don't know why people in their own lives. I don't know why they turn a temporary problem into a permanent solution. You see, I've lost my grandfather to suicide. I've lost my uncle to suicide. I've had several family members attempt suicide, and I'll never to this day understand at that very moment why they didn't think that they meant the world to somebody, or why they didn't think that this world was better because of them, or why they thought that them unaliving themselves was going to fix everything. I said, I'm so sorry for what you and your daughter are going through. I said, I wish I had better answers for you. I said, but I want you to tell yourself and I want you to tell your daughter that it's okay not to be okay, but it will never be okay to quit. I say all that to say this because she sent chills down my body as we sat there and talked. If you're struggling with something right now, I want you to know that it's okay not to be okay. I want you to know that you are loved beyond measure, no matter what your brain or what you're feeling inside. And I want you to know that without a shadow of a doubt, this world is so much better because you're here. And if I can tell you anything about this world, it can be crazy, it can be dark, but I promise you the sun will always shine. But you'll never know if you stop today. I love y'all so big.